Are you still confused after the tutorial that you did in game? Are you wondering how to level? Are you wondering how to get your clan stuff? A lot of this stuff is answered in this video. This video is requested a lot, and I felt like I just had to make this because I started seeing people asking, how do you charge Chakra in this? If you use my code while buying Robux or Premium, I'll receive a commission from Roblox. Shout out to the people using my star code, much love. And if you ever trying to join my game, click the 3 dots and follow me. It says so anyone following can join me. What is going on, everyone? It's your boy, and we are back on Wagarashi. Today is not a showcase video, but I'm going to be doing like a Q&A type video. A how-to, if you would. I'm seeing a lot of people asking questions in the Discord. Skelly also wanted me to make a tutorial, but bro, I got so tired, he ended up just scripting it up himself. Now, when you go into the game, even with that said tutorial, some people still can't seem to figure out how to play the game. So we're going to be doing a little helpful video for some of your most asked questions. And hopefully I help you guys at all. And if I do, please like the video. Share it with the people that you want to play this with you. Because I'm telling you, like, some people just do not understand how to play this type of game. Naruto CCs are just not something everyone has played. You know what I mean? So, and not to mention, this one has different quirks and changes than most people know. Enough of the yap. Let's get right into this. All right, so you're a new player. Well, you get this right in your face immediately. And this wasn't always here, but I fell asleep. Like I said, I fell asleep and I wasn't able to do a tutorial video, so Skelly went and made this. But anyway, so this is an all right tutorial, but I can see where people still get confused after this. So we're just gonna run it up just like as if we were a new player as well. Now, if you're on PC, Xbox, whatever, you know, just try to follow along. Everything's pretty much the same, except for buttons, obviously. You want to equip your weapon with T. Do this right here. Now, the inventory, beside the number 1 key, you press this. And this is what a lot of people didn't understand was, how do you get your clan skills? Press this green button right here. And this is where you will put points into your jutsu. You'll gain skill points by ranking up and doing this. Now, here's the thing. This didn't mention the clan. And that's what a lot of you guys want to know is, how do I get my clan stuff? Well, it's the same thing as that. It just doesn't say anything. Let's say I wanted to get my Yuki, Flaming Ice, Piercing Ice, Ice Eruption, Demonic Mirrors. Those are the moves for the Yuki clan. All I did was I just put points into my Tai Jutsu. Boom. Moves pop up. Now you have a chance, pretty high chance, that your clan moves pop up alongside of these, right? And that's how you pick those. And that's what most people fail to understand from this little tutorial, because all the tutorial does is tell you, oh well, click over here, click the missions, do the Q, and then you press PvE. I can see how that's gonna be confusing. Let me just grab this powerful impact real quick. This is a messy video. I'm trying to explain stuff while this tutorial is going on. I'm gonna click this. It's gonna pull me in. Quick way of the owner trying to tell you, like, what do you do to get into the action quick time? Do your little mission, whatever, you fight. The how to queue up and stuff is cool, but most of y'all want to know how to get your powers and all that stuff. So hold up. These are the NPCs. Let's do this real quick. Get off the mans. What are you dealing with? Yeah, man. Bro, get off me, dog. Like, what is going on right now, bro? Now, as you can see, that's pretty much all it shows you in the 2. I can understand why some of you guys are still confused. So for the most part, you can solo all the way up to, I forgot what rank it is, like 20 something. You get up to a certain rank, and then you're gonna need to go into PD to get your grip. Or you can stay within the server that a flash PD happens, and that's where there's like red text right here saying 35% chance flash PD, all this blah blah blah. That means that when you kill people within the server during that, there's a 35% chance that they might actually wipe, and it'll count towards your wipe, letting you rank up further. Like I said, you just got to click on different things, whatever paths you want to go. A lot of people keep thinking, what button is skill tree? There is no skill tree. This is the skill tree right here. You got to click on these, you progress, and then random things will pop up. You go with your build like that. After, you're probably wondering, well, how do I get specific stuff? What if I mess up my build or I don't get lucky with some of the stuff that I want? There is ways to remove jutsus, roll for jutsus, get certain jutsus, etc., or talent by PD tokens. So there are ways to really perfect your build if you're really on top of stuff and you know what you're doing. Now I'm gonna go through a lot of the questions that I've been seeing inside the Discord, and I'm just gonna answer them for y'all. I don't know, it might be a boring video, but hopefully if I answered any of your questions, bro, you guys like it, then I know you guys actually do want to see informative videos like this, and I'll make more. So I don't know what I did to myself, but I broke my clothing. I don't know what happened. Anyways, I set myself to sand. Now look, you'll probably run into the cart mission, probably go against like bandits, fighting them in a little green room and whatnot. Do whatever you gotta do in the queue for PvE, and then at a certain point, when I played, there was a cutoff point where you had to then play with others. You couldn't do PvE anymore. I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think you can go all the way up now, but if that is a thing, because I haven't had time to play, invite people into a squad, whoever you got to invite to the squad, and then go in squad and you'll queue up for missions against. Or you can go up to the board right here, village mission, 4 players. Now every village has a board like this. This is the one inside sand, and this will let you fight Manda. And trust me, you guys are going to want to be doing Manda. You need to do Manda for like anything that you're trying to do in this game. If you know, you know. And speaking of stuff like that, if you guys are thinking about progression, think about the different things that the game offers, the chances for different things, blah blah blah, etc., activities. Think about those things when it comes to prog, right? Not all progs are easy, and there is a pattern. If you know, you know. So ask around, trade an item, do something to gain leverage to get info, because knowledge is power in these games. And just because people are gatekeeping stuff doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You're not going to be able to get it. Now this is what I was referring to when you get stuck and you need certain amounts of another thing. So event, participate in events, guys. Participate in everything you can in this game, and I guarantee you guys you'll be able to get most of the stuff you want. Okay, you get stuck while leveling, it'll tell you. Try to do something, you try to get exp or something, it'll tell you if you need a grip or if you need a wipe, etc. And if you need a wipe, go into flash PDs if you're scared to go into a PED. Take your chances on random noobs that are in the village. I mean, I wouldn't personally, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Let's get right into the most basic of questions I see inside the Discord. We just want to put a video up just so people can look at this video and we don't have a bunch of questions in the question place that could already be getting answered, you know, because we understand like a lot of people, they don't know this game has different things than your average CC, so it's understandable that a lot of you guys don't understand how to progress, how to level, how to get your clan skills, how to do anything. I had a person asking about Chakra earlier, how to charge it. This isn't that type of game, but you don't. Only out of combat, it regens slowly. That's pretty much it. This is not like the Naruto games that hold a button to charge Chakra. This is more of a CC. I see this in the chat a lot. How do you activate Sharingan or your eyes when you unlock your eyes? It's G or H. Following eyes, how do you unlock Chinoiki eyes? 10 grips and a bit of combat EXP, then get knocked and press G and H. That's pretty much how it is for Uchiha as well. Someone asked, what do tokens do? You can use them to buy stuff at the black market NPC, and that's located within permadeath near Final Valley. See people asking how to get 8 gates. You gotta roll for the card, and you gotta have Taijutsu invested. I've seen someone had gotten stuck on a level past level 14 because they had a lot of EXP, but they wasn't ranking up. You need grips if you get stuck like that. Get stuck after that in the 20s, it's wipes that you need, as I mentioned earlier. Someone said, how do you train hand sign? To train hand sign, you gotta use a jutsu that uses hand signs, and then you can hold here. Let me just show you. Piercing ice, for instance. See how I just did the hand signs for that? And I'm holding it. Now, if I press right click, it stops. But I just got hand sign EXP. So a jutsu with more hand signs would grant you more EXP. You know what I'm saying? So you again. I have fast hand signs, but you get the point. If you did like one that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make sure you're holding the left click and then you right click to cancel, that is how you train your hand signs. I think you can also buy hand sign training, but no one uses training like that anymore. People saying, how do you reroll the clan? White clan reroll? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get you guys with the code real quick. So use code Dessi SPR, just like that. Make sure it's caps for the SPR. Submit, and that will SPR your app. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Make sure you guys spam the likes and we'll do an even juicier code. You know the deal, man. 50 likes and we get a juicier code. Now, last video I said 10 pins, kind of mod if you think about it. That's like 2,000 Robux, bro. That's insane. I can't be giving that out, bro. All the funds that go in this game pay the devs, and we get new versions of the game. You know what I mean? So you gotta keep the game going somehow. So yeah, maybe the next show we'll do 2 clan reroll spins, man. Spam the like. Let's get these likes up to 50 plus. You know the deal. Someone said, how do I tell my chakra nature and what are the benefits of going your nature? So your primary will give you less chakra usage, like 5%. Your secondary will give you slightly less chakra usage, like 2%. If you have a fire primary and you're using fire, it'll be 5% less chakra usage when using fire jutsu. And if it was your secondary, it would be a 2% less chakra usage. Someone said, how do you wipe? You gotta get the rank 5, then you're able to wipe it. So people don't just, you know, it costs like 200 Robux, right? The re-roll. So if you're just, you gotta have a little bit of a way. If it wasn't obvious, someone asked how to use codes, you gotta click this right here. Another basic thing, if you guys want to know how to change servers, Tail Beast will be spawning blah blah blah, something to say, and you want to go to that server, you click here, and this is how you change into the different servers. That's how you get into your friend's game. This is where you go for the store. Hyuga Variant, this will let you re-roll your variant. There's a chance to get main brand. This is how you get main brand, and it's a 1 in 10 chance. Now, if you do roll main brands, you will get some black and white clothing. You'll know that you're main brands because of that. All these are pretty self-explained, and you can actually change your binds here. If you didn't know, pretty nice. Turn off the music here. Some people want to know, where does shukaku spawn? This is pretty cool. I like this that they added this. Oh yeah, some people want to know how to wall run. You just hold space while you're holding W while you hit a wall. So just like this. Now to jump, you press Q. Now some people are really good at this, climbing wall. Just kind of gotta know, you know. It's one of those things where you hold W, like let's say I'm about to jump, right? When I'm about to hit this, I'm gonna hold A and W, press space to jump, and then I'm gonna turn, and on this side, I'm gonna hold W and D and space, and then I'm gonna turn and repeat. That makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but you know, it's pretty much like that. I know I'm horrible at explaining this, but I'm hoping that this shit makes sense. Yeah. These walls are not climbable. These games, normally you don't really get your hand held in these games. That's why a lot is not really told. I mean, we're trying to get you guys to understand this, so that's why I'm doing these videos. Give y'all a little info. I don't really know if this is needed. Kind of crazy in my opinion. I don't know why, but it's kind of weird to me to like think that people don't know the controls for this stuff, but I figured I'd have to put it in here. So R lets you substitute, and when you're fighting someone and they hit you, if you press R, you'll negate the damage. Q, dash, as I've been showing you earlier, can be used on the wall. Block is F. Hold block. T, obviously, it lets you equip your weapon. You need to make sure that you drag your weapon over to here though. Speaking of this, if you guys want to invite someone into a guild, you got to invite them with the guild ring. Left mouse button, this is for light attack. Now when it comes to combat, if you're trying to figure out how to do the combat, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm really horrible at explaining shit, guys. Pretty much what I had done there was 2, 3, 4, and then hold your left shift, and then you click. Dash them in the air, you do another combo, and then on the last hit, right click, and that'll kick them down to the floor. So let's do that again. I'm horrible at explaining, but here, 1, 2, 3, 4, shift. That will be 1, 2, 3, right button, boom. Okay, you guys should understand what I'm pretty much doing. I'm basically just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, holding shift, then I click LB again. It's the same button we're doing with this, except we're holding shift so that it doesn't uppercut. Once you're up in the air, left button, left button, left button, right click. Now in between that air combat, people are usually subbing and stuff, so you might have to go through a little air battle. So if you got to do that right click to knock them down ASAP, sometimes you got to take that, because in between that time period of you doing the 1-2 kick, they could probably get out of it. That's pretty much the basics of the combat. There are tryhards who go even more crazier with dashes and whatnot, but hey, it's just basics video. You'll get a flak once you hit tuning and whatnot. Someone asked, how do you get tuning? That's an event. During the CC, that's an event. After the CC, I think you just get it from an NPC or something, but during the CC, you're gonna have to go through an event, tuning exams, which will be getting hosted, etc. The tail beasts are usually connected to where the... Yeah, if you can hear that right there, if you leave sand, shukaku's off to the left. You head this way, it's usually like a caged in area, and that's where you can find yourself the tail beast. So Matabi's at Cloud. Isubo is, forget. I think they're kind of near Cloud as well. Oh, they throwing hands. This is where you find shukaku, but people are throwing hands out. This is the guy from the MS video and Kamui. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this Q&A video. I don't know, weird video to make. Hoping that it helped. I'm sure there's any other questions you guys have. I mean, if you guys want, maybe throw some questions in the comments and I'll answer them in the next Q&A. And make another Q&A. That's not even a bad idea. If you guys throw a bunch of questions here, then I can use those in the next YouTube video, and I can even post your guys' comments in the video, you know? And as for the giveaway, we're gonna be doing that on the next showcase video. Appreciate you guys taking the time for watching this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and until next time, guys, peace out.